So if I press the 3, oh yeah, it just shoots like that. Hey guys, Zueljin here, and welcome back to another episode of Scrap Mechanic. I'm just looking at my dry crops over here. I've been playing around with growing them, and what happens usually is that I try that magic number you guys taught me a little while back, 9, and it didn't work. I even tried 8, and that didn't work either. They still give me unauthorized farming. So unfortunately, I'm gonna try 6 now and hope that it doesn't happen again. But I still need to get them watered, and it's really aggravating having to run so far over here. On my Twitch playthrough, the water is a lot closer, and there happens to be boss spots that spawn in these woods sometimes over here, and I just usually have to run to Timbuktu in order to lose them. So I don't want to do that anymore. I want to get a little bit of water over here that's easy. Look, unauthorized farming detected. There's just no stopping it. So anyway, in 18 hours, well, not in IRL hours, but at the top left corner of the screen, when that reaches 24, they're gonna come after me, and well, they're gonna come after the crops and they'll destroy them. But I really want to get some water online today, and I think that's what I'm gonna work with. I'm also going to try to mod my vehicle and maybe put a saw blade on it. We'll see. Anyway, let's take a look at what we can do today. The first thing that we're going to need to look at is a water tank, and I believe you have to get water into it via vacuum pump. So that's the only way to fill it, unfortunately. But we're going to make one of these, and if we take a look at vacuum pump, we can see that, well, that's a vacuum pipe. It says vacuum pump, so that's a little bit different. This is a vacuum pump. So the vacuum pump has many uses when connected to a trigger: suck up water in a water container, pick up plants in a chest, and even shoot and place items into a chest. That all sounds pretty fun, but we're gonna need some metal to do that. So let's take a look at those, and we have enough to make a few of those. We're just gonna need some more scrap metal, I believe, but that's not a problem either due to the fact that we have so much scrap. We can kind of just make it. So we'll get this going, and we'll try to suck up some water with the tank. Alrighty, the pump is done. We got the tank, and I also made a switch in my other little craft bot. Now we're just gonna take it over to the water and see what we can do. Now, if we see one of these boss guys, we have to run very fast. Whoa, speaking of fast, this car, man, now that it's all souped up, we have serious speed and power. All right, that's close enough. We don't want to submerge it. Anyway, let's get our setup going here. So how do we set this up? That's a good question, huh? I don't know if we're gonna need a tube for this or whatever. It looks as though the pump, well, I don't know if that works or not, but we're gonna go ahead and hook the tank to it now, and we're gonna try to put a trigger on it. Maybe we have to do it like this. All right, actually I connected it underwater here, and now if I use like that, it looks like it wants to take stuff in, but I'm still really not sure. Do we have to power it with an engine? So I've been toying with this thing through the night, and I kind of figured out what to do now. So we had it right, it's just that it's not quite right. What we need to do is mount it a little bit differently, and you can see like my wheels are coming up. It's kind of heavy right now. I can pull it out just a little bit and put it up, and that will help a little bit. And then what we need to do is put it on this side. So if you press E, it will use and change the direction on it. Now if we put a button on the car, we can connect that button to it, like so, and we can connect the button to the steering wheel if we want, just for easy access. So let's get on it and back up now. So right now it's blue. You see how it turns green? Let's submerge this bad boy just enough, and we'll hit the pump. And all we gotta do is activate the switch, and if we get off of it, it's still working. It's a sucking. You can see the suction motion as well as the amount of water that's filling up. So this is really good. Now, how do we actually get this to water plants? We're probably gonna need some sort of water cannon, but this is so cool, man. This is gonna collect 100 water for us in no time. Less than 2 minutes to fill it up. Not that bad. And now it can't suck anymore, so that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and turn it off. So yeah, it doesn't have to connect to engines or anything. And you could just put it on the back of the vehicle and just back it on up. Kind of like you're launching a boat like a Cajun, man. All right, let's get this bad boy back and see what we can do with a water cannon. We're going to need some more beeswax, and we need to go get that. But I saw one of the walks out here, so I think I'm going to trap him. In order to do that, I believe I'm just going to do like a stone fence right here. Let me just close this in just to make sure they won't be able to get out here. I mean, that should be fine. And honestly, we could probably take out this and just put like there we go. That should be good. He's not gonna be able to pass through that for sure. Okay, can we just push you? I mean, we could lead you there with corn too. I suppose that'll probably be the easiest way. Is just push you. Get let me get in third person here. Get your butt. Oh, no. No, you gotta get back, Bessie. Bessie. No, Bessie. Bessie, get in your hole, Bess. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Just change this right quick. Beautiful. One more high. That's awesome. Yay! We have milk supply online. Do we have any corn saved up? We sure do. We could probably just put it down like right on the lip of this deal. Can't you want to eat it from here, baby? Can you eat it from here? Are you scared? Oh, I could give it to you in there. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Are you gonna poop me some milk? Uh-huh. That a girl. Oh, that's so good, man. That is so good. All right. So, off to find some beeswax real quick. I hear them. Oh, there they are. This is right by my house, too. This is pretty convenient. 3 of them? It's like a triple. Ooh, baby, a triple. Okay. Is that all of them? That should be enough beeswax, though. I just went all over creation to get beeswax, which I got, but my cow disappeared. It left me a bunch of milk, which is a good thing, but I think I saw it outside. It's weird that it got over that little fence, or maybe it just despawned. I'm not really sure how that works, but there's another cow right here, so I'm gonna wrangle him, and then we're gonna make the water cannon. So I'm guessing that the water tank has to be connected directly here. And I'm thinking, how could we mount this thing? We can mount it forward like that, I'm guessing. Do we just connect it? I mean, it connects. So with that, how do we fire it? Do we need a button, perhaps? I made one just in case. Let's put a button here, and let's see if we can connect that button. Yep, we sure can. That seems pretty straightforward. So what happens when, oh, the button is not connected to the steering wheel? Hold up. We'll fix that right away. Button, steering wheel, done. Okay. So if I press the 3, oh yeah, it just shoots like that. All right, so let's see if I can line this up. And yes, the bots busted up my crops. I wasn't paying attention to it again. All right. Nice. It kind of hits the back of my head, doesn't it? It's kind of all over the place, to tell you the truth. I think we might need a tube to get it a little bit higher in order to do this correctly. But we could probably just set it up on a wooden pedestal as well and just move the tank around. I'm guessing that's how we would do it. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's get off of here and try to set it up on just... Well, it has to move a little bit too, though. So it just seems like it would be better on a car. I think we're just going to have to move this setup just a little bit. We can submerge this thing as much as we like, so it should be okay. What happens if we do this all on the front? All right, that's mounted correctly now. Let's put some ammunition in it, and to get the pump connected is going to be a little bit different. This would need to be almost upside down to set it up correctly. We might have to pull this off like every single time, which would suck, but that's okay. Let's see if we could just get the plants watered right now. So again, we're just going to connect this, and we're going to connect that and the button. And if we grab the seat and just do this, we should be fine here. It kind of goes out pretty far too. So we might need this just on a... It needs to be so accurate, this water. It's kind of crazy. I just used about 20 water just trying to water some crops here, bro. There we go. God dang. Maybe you have to get better at it a little bit. You can shoot a lot of it too. I think that's I think that's the way to go. Just charge it full force, man. Beautiful. I wonder how this works on bots as well. We used quite a bit of water there. Let's see. That was probably about 20. Well, we just used one unnecessarily too. That was probably about, yeah, that was probably about 31 waters. Counting the test, 30 on the money. To water 11 plots. Yeah, we're going to need some practice with that thing, but it works pretty good. So getting a vehicle to where it would be able to pump the water and to use that is probably a little bit difficult, but I think we can do it. We just need to turn this upside down. So it took some finagling, but I think it's going to work just fine like this unless it's too heavy. If we go ahead and put some water in here and we connect this just like we had it before, this to that, and this to the other switch, and that to the button, we should be all set. Let's go ahead and take this down, activate it, press 3, we shoot in water. Perfect. And it's going to be really, really, really low to the ground. Not only that, but we still have room for the drill, kind of. So just to make sure I can still hit stuff. Yeah, actually that's a little bit more accurate than it was as well. And let's just make sure we can go and pump. Oh, this is the perfect chance. I got a haybot chasing me. Let's see if I can get it to where... I shot the hell out of him. It doesn't work. It's not working. Okay, let's see if we could pump this sucker. It's definitely pumping. It is definitely pumping. And the haybot is doing nothing. Dang it, I was hoping the water cannon would do great. I was hoping it would. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. I'm just gonna get off and and smack him. I was hoping the water cannon would do some damage to him. It says if you throw buckets of water at these guys, it stuns them. But I guess the water cannon is a little bit different. At any rate, we should be filling up nicely here. Did I fill it all up here? There we go. Now we pumping again. Well, it's ghetto, but it works, bro. One more bot to try this on. I hit him directly in the face with it and it did happen. You son of a gun. Water cannon is basically just for watering crops. Well, well, well. Hey, at least we found out what it's all about. And it works pretty good too. This setup, I mean, it works. And I could still end up putting my drill if I made this a little bit different. But honestly, I'm starting to think that multiple cars for different things is probably the way to go. We can't really use vacuum tubes to pull water all the way from where it's at because that's ridiculous. So a vehicle just seems like it's a better option. Either that or a whole crop setup away from this. Now that we have all the bots that we need for crafting, we can literally just visit this place and have a remote base somewhere else. We could pull all of our stuff away because the mechanic station's nice and all, but let's just face it, having our own base would be pretty cool. So we might look into that in the future, but as far as this goes, we got the water cannon working. I'm pretty happy about it. Guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, give me some tap on that like button to show you support. Check all the links in the description below for all my other channels and my live streams. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.